Are you sick and tired of feeling like you're just another face in the crowd? Do you want to be someone who stands out from everyone else, who gets ahead of 98% of people? If so, then this video is for you. We will discuss 15 ways to get ahead of 98% of people. And by the end of this video, you will have some practical tips that you can use to start making progress today. So let's dive in. No. 1. Take responsibility for your actions. The first step to getting ahead of 98% of people is to take responsibility for your actions. This means that you need to be accountable for your decisions and the consequences that follow. Far too many people are quick to blame others or make excuses when things go wrong. But if you want to get ahead, you need to take responsibility and learn from your mistakes. When you take responsibility, you show maturity and self-awareness, which are qualities that employers and other people look for in leaders. Don't wait any longer. Start taking responsibility for your life and start seeing real results. Number 2. Know what you want. Have you ever taken the time to really think about what you want in life? Most people go through their days without giving it much thought, simply going with the flow and seeing where life takes them. But if you want to get ahead of 98% of people, you need to be intentional with your life and know exactly what you want. This means setting clear goals and developing a plan to achieve them. It also means being open to new opportunities and taking calculated risks. Many people are afraid to take risks, but it's often necessary to achieve success, so don't be afraid to step outside of your comfort zone. With careful planning and a willingness to take risks, you can set yourself up for success and achieve the life you want. No. 3. Never give up. Are you a quitter or do you see things through to the end? In today's society, there is a lot of pressure to succeed, and it can be easy to give up when things get tough. But if you want to get ahead of 98% of people, you need to have the tenacity and determination to stick with your goals no matter what obstacles stand in your way. This means not giving up when you experience setbacks and failures. Instead, you should use them as learning opportunities and keep moving forward. Remember, the only way to truly succeed is to never, ever quit. No. 4. Believe in yourself. You and expect to get ahead of 98% of people if you do you and believe in yourself. Many people are held back by negative self-talk and limiting beliefs. They may feel that they're not good enough or that they don't deserve success. But if you want to get ahead, you need to believe in your abilities and have confidence in your decisions. Start by identifying your negative self-talk and challenging these limiting beliefs. Replace them with positive affirmations and visualizations that help you see yourself as a capable and successful individual. With time and practice, you can cultivate a strong belief in yourself and watch your confidence soar. No. 5. Be curious. There's a famous proverb that goes, "A jack of all trades is a master of none." However, in today's fast-paced world, it's becoming increasingly important to be knowledgeable in a variety of areas. If you want to get ahead of 98% of people, you need to be curious and open to learning new things. This doesn't mean that you have to be an expert at everything, but having a broad base of knowledge can help you make connections and come up with innovative solutions that others may not think of. So how can you cultivate curiosity? One way is to ask questions. When you ask questions, you show that you're interested in learning and that you're not afraid to admit when you do want to know something. Asking questions can also help you to better understand the people around you and their perspectives. So don't be afraid to ask questions. By doing so, you'll be one step ahead of the 98%. No. 6. Don't judge others. Many people make the mistake of judging others based on their appearance or the information they see on social media. But if you want to get ahead, you need to remember that everyone has their own unique story and background. Judging others not only reflects poorly on you, but it also prevents you from forming meaningful relationships. So how can you avoid judging others? Start by practicing empathy and putting yourself in other people's shoes. Ask yourself, would you judge yourself in the same way? Once you start seeing people as individuals with their own stories, you'll start to understand why they act the way they do, and you'll be less likely to judge them. Remember, being open-minded and accepting of others is the first step towards building meaningful relationships and getting ahead of the 98%. No. 7. Learn to say no. One of the biggest mistakes that many people make is saying yes to everything, whether it's taking on too many work projects, agreeing to every social event, or trying to please everyone around them. Constantly saying yes can spread you too thin and prevent you from achieving your goals. That's why it's essential to learn when to say no. By politely declining requests that do you want to align with your goals or that you simply do you want to have time for, you'll free up your time and energy to focus on what really matters. Remember, saying no to others is an act of self-respect, and it's an important step towards getting ahead of 98% of people. No. Stop comparing yourself to others. It's easy to compare yourself to others, especially in today's social media-driven world. However, if you want to get ahead of 98% of people, you need to stop comparing yourself to others and start focusing on your own journey. Comparing yourself to others only leads to feelings of jealousy, resentment, and unhappiness. Everyone has their own unique path, and comparing yourself to someone else's journey is a recipe for disaster. Instead, focus on your own progress and celebrate your own achievements. Remember, you're in your own race and you need to stay in your lane to win. 9. Learn to read between the lines. If you want to get ahead of 98% of people, you need to develop the ability to read between the lines. This means paying attention to nonverbal cues, such as body language and tone of voice, as well as being aware of the underlying meaning behind people's words. For example, if someone says they're fine when you can clearly see that they're upset, you need to be able to pick up on that inconsistency and address the issue. Being able to read between the lines shows that you're empathetic and emotionally intelligent, which are valuable traits in any situation. 10. Don't be afraid to experiment. Many people are afraid to experiment because they fear failure. However, if you want to get ahead of 98% of people, you need to be willing to take risks and try new things. This could mean starting a new business, taking on a new challenge at work, or simply trying a new hobby. Of course, it's important to weigh the risks and benefits of any decision you make. But don't let fear hold you back from pursuing your goals. Remember, some of the greatest successes came from those who were willing to experiment and take risks. 11. Understand the power of body language. Body language can speak volumes about a person and can give you insights into their thoughts and feelings. If you want to get ahead of 98% of people, you need to learn to read body language. This can help you to build trust and rapport with others, as well as give you an edge in negotiations. For example, maintaining eye contact shows that you're confident and engaged in the conversation. A firm handshake can convey strength and reliability, while an open and relaxed posture can make you more likable and approachable. Use the 2-minute rule. The 2-minute rule is a simple yet effective way to boost your productivity and get ahead of 98% of people. The rule states that if a task takes less than 2 minutes to complete, then do it immediately. This could include things like replying to a quick email, clipping that coupon, or hanging up that picture. By taking care of small tasks as they arise, you'll free up your time and mental space to focus on bigger, more important tasks. Plus, the satisfaction of checking off completed tasks can help motivate you to keep going. So if something takes less than 2 minutes, do it now and watch your productivity skyrocket. 13. Stop multitasking. Multitasking may seem like the best way to get things done quickly, but it can actually be a major productivity killer. If you want to get ahead of 98% of people, you need to focus on one task at a time. By giving each task your full attention, you'll be able to complete it more efficiently and with a higher quality of results. Plus, multitasking can lead to burnout and decrease creativity, so it's important to take breaks and recharge when needed. Remember, quality always beats quantity. 14. Build a strong work ethic. If you want to get ahead of 98% of people, you need to have a strong work ethic. This means being reliable, disciplined, and committed to excellence. Develop a routine that works for you and stick to it even when no one is watching. This will help you stay focused and motivated, and eventually your hard work will pay off. Remember, success is often the result of consistent effort over a long period of time. 15. Be a lifelong learner. Finally, if you want to get ahead of 98% of people, you need to be a lifelong learner. This means being open to new ideas and continuously seeking out opportunities to grow and develop. Make it a habit to read books, listen to podcasts, and attend events that will help you expand your knowledge and skills. Remember, the more you learn, the more you earn. So invest in your education and watch your success grow. In conclusion, getting ahead of 98% of people is possible with the right mindset and habits. By implementing the tips we've discussed in this video, you will be well on your way to achieving your goals and living a life that you're proud of. Do not forget to share this video with your friends and family, so they can benefit from these tips too. Thanks for watching, and best of luck on your journey to success.